Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Kay, and here on my channel I share everything nails with you. In today's video we'll be doing a hybrid overlay on my client's nails. We are using gel bottle polygel and clear builder gel. I picked up their polygel the last time I restocked on my products, and I've been switching out all my clients that I do hybrid sets on using the gel bottle products with the polygel, and so far I like the consistency, but it's only been a month, so let's see how they hold up in the next 2 months or so, and I'll give you guys an update. This client is a little bit rougher on her hands, and this is why I like to do the hybrid sets on her. Her accidents are sometimes unexplainable. I didn't even bother to ask her what happened here, just went ahead and did the repairs. And as you can see, her nails were still very strong underneath, even though half of it was gone. So I went ahead and did the repairs using forms, paper forms, and went in over more than half of her nail this time around, because we won't be doing a full set again until her birthday, which is in June. So when she comes back in 3 weeks, we're going to go straight in with a fill using just the builder gel, and we'll have that layer of our polygel underneath, so we wouldn't need to file all the product off all the way. So yeah, to my subscribers, thank you guys for hanging with me. I have been so busy with school, but I'm almost done. I just completed my last student teaching today. Today is April 28th, and I had it earlier this morning, and I taught hard enhancement. I did the first half, and then one of my classmates did the second half, which was the workshop. And I am just so amazed at myself that I actually got to finish it, because when I enrolled in 2021, I did not get to go because I got sick. But nothing happens before its time, and it's not how you start, is how you finish. But I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. The journey is just begun. So yes, I am almost getting my schedule back, and I'll be back on here consistently as soon as class is done. I have one more month, and I am ready for this next phase in my life. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you guys. And if you are new here, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining my community. If you guys have any questions about anything that I do on here on my channel, or you want to know more about me, please leave me comments and I'll be open to responding. You know what? I love to do a Q&A. So I will post a poll on my community tab, and you guys could ask me many questions as you would like, and I'll do a sit down video, camera facing me, and I'll go in depth of who I am, what I'm about, what's next, and yeah, all things K. So here I am using my cuticle ball bit to exfoliate her new growth area, and she didn't really have a lot of dead skin on her nail plate, so I skipped using the flame bit in this portion of the video, and I just went in with only my barrel bit, my ball bit, and my orange buffer over her entire nail, and went straight into prep. So I'll go ahead and let you guys watch this portion, and I'll be back once we get to the polygel application. So since I've been using their polygel, I've seen that it's a little bit more clear and easier to work with. You don't need a lot of solution to blend the product out. And of course, I have to make sure I was cleaning my brush consistently. So this is why I have a paper towel on the right side of me. I always keep either lint-free wipe or paper towel on the side of me with a little bit of solution in a dapping dish, and I flash cure throughout. If I don't have a flash cure light, I'll do two fingers, they'll put their hand in the light, and then I'll move on to the next one. So here's where I'm going up just a little bit further. I wouldn't just use straight polygel or hard gel on this client. She's just too busy and she needs a little bit more flexibility. My coworker and I just had a conversation about just yesterday about why her nails separate at the free edge after the 4 or 5 week mark, and that's just because she's constantly in water. She's constantly using products. Her hands are in gloves. With that moisture being sucked up by the natural nails, they are gonna separate, especially using oils. She does braids. She does silk press. Keratin treatment, protein treatment. Her hand is constantly in oil. So her problem areas are her thumb and her pointer. And if you were to flip her hand over, you will see her nail is curving like a S. So it's just showing that the nails sucks up moisture, and then once it goes back dry, then it starts separating. And to be honest, these products are breaking down whatever we're putting on the nails. So after I explained it to her, she was like, "You think so?" And I'm like, "Yes, I know so." Almond shape would be best for her, but she does not like the look. She prefer them to be nice and square. And this client, almond will do well for her as well. She does not like that look. So I go in with the poly gel, then the builder gel, take up her natural nails from underneath. Because they're really short, I don't need to top coat underneath. But if she was to wear them a little bit longer, I would absolutely top coat underneath after going in to take up her natural nail from the free edge. Is it a little bit more work? Yes. Do they text me less? Absolutely. And that is what I work towards. I don't want my clients texting me complaining about their nails separating. If they break their nails, that's on them. They know what they're doing, why their nails are, you know, chopped in half. So I just wanted to put that out there. If your clients are coming back with constant breakage and stuff, just know it's not you. It's how they're, whatever they're doing outside of you. Don't beat yourself down. Here I'm going in with my natural nail file to just make sure the sidewalls are nice and crispy and shaping up the free edge of the nail. And I did not go in with my fine carbide bit. I just went straight in with my 240 grit sanding band over her entire nail. Make sure her cuticles was nice and flush. Her sidewalls didn't have any ragged edge or no lump and bump was on her nail. We went straight in, washed her hands, and went in with her design. I am using Barbie pink from D&D and a bunch of different colors for the abstract design, and then we'll go in with the eggshell gel over the entire nail for the design. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on here and chat with you guys a little bit. I hope you guys enjoy this little short spicy video. I will be back soon. I want to switch it up a little bit here on my channel. I just need to get everything in order for that so I could be consistent with what I want to, share with you guys moving forward. It will still be what I do on a day to day basis, but more of me talking and breaking it all down to you guys and telling you why I do a certain type of method or technique for each of my clients. So let me know if that's something that you are interested in, and let me know what you would want to see from me specifically. If you guys made it this far in this video, thank you for being here. Thank you for your constant support. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you. And if you're just a viewer, consider subscribing. Don't forget to like and let's chat in the comment section. I miss you guys. I will put that poll up so we could get those questions going, and I'll do a sit down Q&A with you guys. So yeah, here I'm going in with that D&D Barbie pink, and I want to say it is 640. Yeah, in 640. And then we'll go straight in with Gossip Girl on her ring finger and her middle finger. Then we'll go in with some abstract strokes and then finish her off with that eggshell polish, and then go in with Extreme Shine Top Coat. We'll go in for a full 60 to 90-second cure. And I'll go ahead and sanitize her hand using my lint free wipe, giving her a nice scrub. Apply cuticle oil. She'll exfoliate using sugar scrub. Again, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks for being here and thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one.